Hi! Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, hi, this is RinoaIlian. I'm here, I'm alive and I'm online. And so are my girls, but only Kurama is with me because Kurama is visiting and Kirara is with her husband. As I want to say as she should be, but honestly sometimes I'm like, she should be with me. Anyways, this is Kurami. Say hi. To the camera, not to me. Okay, I get it. I get it. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Anyways, yeah, and if you didn't know who Kirara, Kuromi, and Kurama are, they're dogs, so yeah, no, my girlies and Kurama. Kurama is my brother's dog, but he visits from time to time, so we're glad to have him. Oh, sorry, I'm tired. I'm like, we're starting and I'm already tired, but that's fine. It's just been a day, people. It's been a day, a little bit of not emotional day. It's just been hard, but it's fine. I'm not gonna dive too much into it. It's not yours to bear. It's more for me too. So if you see me out of it, sometimes it's just because I'm like thinking about crab's immortality. Okay. And if you don't know what that expression means, it's a Mexican expression, or maybe it's a Spanish expression, I have no idea. Anyways, thinking about crab's immortality means that I'm just out of it thinking about something else, okay? Yeah, probably about crab's immortality. So, yeah. Anyhow, this is Genshin Monday. Chill Genshin Monday. And today I think we're gonna dive into paralogism finally, because I think there are no events and there should be nothing on my way. I've been... oh my god, I don't know if I'm gonna... oh my god, I'm forgetting my words. Spawn on the quest that I was doing. I was trying to complete the quest for Marianne in Fontaine. It's a very complicated quest and it's becoming more and more complicated. I'm trying to follow. I'm doing my best. I am an avid reader, but you know, like, not even avid readers. Sometimes it's just like, what is happening in this quest? And like, even if you read it, you're like, okay. So we have Anne, the Oceanid, and Marianne and Anne are the same, I guess. Okay, it was given with the Anne, but also like they're not. And anyway, I mean, I'm following, but I'm not following some things. It's just like I feel like it's a lot, but it's fine. I guess everything is gonna fall into place. I just didn't think that Seymour, Caterpillar, and are like 3 different quests. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's fine, because there's a lot of quests that merge into one quest. Anyways, complicated stuff, I tell ya. But let's get started. But before that, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow on Twitch, letting you know this is a dual stream, so if you see me talking to someone that you don't see, it's because of that. Yeah. Other than that, you can also find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever is your cup of tea, so yeah. Please. If you like me, or if you like more Kurami, either or, that's fine. Like, we appreciate it. But yeah, if this is your second time, I think you might like me. Just giving you the news, in case you didn't know. Let's get started. Okay. Think I did it right. I keep complaining that I don't have a stick, people, but I am not doing anything to find the old stick or buy a new stick, so here we are with my short arms. Oh my god, what did I do? Don't say anything that I shouldn't be sharing. Genshin. Thank you. I don't know if there's anything there that will give it away, but still. Sorry. I ate some barbecue from my father's, and I'm like, I feel that I still have like some remnants in my teeth, so I'm so sorry if I do have something in my teeth. Oh, wait, this is new. Wait, give me 1 second. Well, maybe I can do it later. It's just that quest, that little... oh no, I'm trying to check my quests. Okay, Conquer Soul. A king of Sumeru City seems to be having every... I don't know if I've done this one. I think I've done it. I'm waiting for a couple of like... I should leave Sumeru already. I'm like almost done with Fontaine. Almost, I say almost, but I'm still working on Fontaine. I mean, it's going well. Now I do have the chest thing locator. I'm not using it right now. Clearly this area could get some work, but I'm being concentrated more on the quests because, like I said, there's quite a lot to unravel. Yeah, there's a lot. Already here in the Marrow Pit, it's a lot. Anyways, let's get with parallelism. Let me just accept whatever is here. Okay. So hopefully in tomorrow's, like, I don't know, maybe in the next update, like in 5.7, we're gonna have Venti's voice for this quest. But honestly, if it's just Venti's voice, there's a lot of voices missing in this quest, so bear with me. I'm gonna try to do the voices. Sorry. I cannot do all the voices perfectly or to a standard. By the way, my earrings are just piercing into my flesh, so let me just... This is why I don't wear earrings anymore unless they're like hooks. But yeah, no, I have my Hydro earrings. I found my Geo earrings in the washing machine today. That was quite a sad situation because as soon as I took it, the metal thing in the back just fell apart, and I'm just so sad because that's not... I mean, I could repair it, but it's not gonna come out great unless I melt the metal. Maybe I can do that, but it depends on the metal. Okay, anyways, wait, I can get closer without getting closer. Okay, I'm gonna put my quest team together. Should I don't know. Should I get the Lumine to her?
So dark.
I mean, maybe I can get her in her natlan, like fire. Just give me 1 second, because I'm like, I don't want to deal with the Fontaine, like, well, the Fontaine, oh my god. The Hydro Traveler is not my cup of tea. I think the only one that I have liked so far, like 100%, is, wait, oh, this is Fontaine. I meant natlan, damn it. Okay, well, I could... Why am I doing this to myself? Pyro Traveler, I like it. Electro Traveler, and I'd say that the oh my god, I'm forgetting my words. The wind, oh my god, what's the wind? Oh my god, the Anemo Traveler is also cool. So I'd say that those three are fine. I don't know what to expect with the Cryo, but we'll see. Anyways, my story. It's solid, actually. Oh. Ploy. I'm still gonna change the Traveler. Okay, Lumine. We're gonna get into our... Oh, fudge. Into our Pyro gear. If I just do it correctly. Honestly, the way you get the Pyro, it's like quite epic. Like, honestly, so far, it felt very rewarding. But I don't know outside of natlan how she's gonna what's the name? Perform. Okay, let's hi, Instagram. Sorry, me here rambling on random stuff as always, but here I am. A little bit out of it. I think it's affecting my English, but we'll survive. Okay, I'm gonna put my computer a little bit to this corner. Okay. So we're gonna head to Mondstadt and do the interlude quest. I feel like we got less of natlan in terms of like we got a lot of like events about it, but I think we got less of like main quest on natlan than anything else. What is this? Oh, return to special. Wait, I never seen this. Wait, I just want to take proof that I saw something like this. Continue. About to enter into story mode. Continue. Well, yeah. Oh, it's probably because it's gonna affect a lot of my... Oh my god, I hope that I can still do my regular quests.
Wow! The city is all decked out! Oh, it's beautiful!
A little bit late for, what's the name? This event. Oh my god, the wind something. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I'll let it be. The Winds Bloom event? Anyways, a little bit late. This should have been like March, April. When did this appear. I think this appeared like at the beginning of May. Oh my god. Anyways, no, not even. How long has it been since parallelism started? I think it's been 2 weeks, right? It's been 2 weeks. Okay. Anyways, let's get started.
Festival season means no commissions, which means no Mora. But Catherine's always looking out for us, so we should still drop by and say hello.
I mean, we've always been taken care of in freaking events. We literally made a freaking empire of business with just one event. So I'm just saying, I think more is not a problem. If you know where to look for it.
Greetings, traveler. Paimon.
Hey,
Catherine! Still doing the whole no commissions during Windbloom thing?
In general, yes. The people of Mondstadt don't delegate their work to others this time of year. But...
Okay. You have a bot.
But...
feel free to take a look around. I think you'll pick up on something unusual.
Take a look around, huh?
Never thought that she could make such expressions, Catherine.
It's finally Windbloom. And here I am ruining everything.
What did you
You're
say?
a bit tired. No big deal. Give it some time. How about doing something fun tonight? We could take a stroll or go stargazing.
Stargazing? Like we'll find a spot. You know people start reserving places on Star Snatch Cliff the moment the sun goes down.
You reserve a mountain?
Sorry, I'm just not in the mood.
Well,
I should go.
a cliff.
Whoa! Something's off with Beatrice. She would never give up a chance to talk to Quinn. This is weird.
Oh, you're leaving? I can walk you home.
No, it's okay. Thank you. I just need some time to myself. Besides, there's still something I need to do. The
Okay.
truth is, Quinn, not long ago,
What is it? Is there something wrong?
Did you cheat?
Never mind.
No, okay.
It's nothing. Actually, Quinn, I think we should stop seeing each other for now.
Wow. Okay, well,
Huh? Wait,
you don't leave
are
like
you
that.
saying we can't be friends anymore? I thought we were best friends.
I thought you were
Did you see
boyfriend,
that?
girlfriend.
Beatrice ran off without looking back. Oh, we go adventuring in other nations for a bit, and one of Mondstadt's best friendship stories is already over?
Is it a friendship? No. Is it a friendship or is it a love story? It can. Okay, well, it could be both at the same time, but is this? Okay, I thought that they were dating. Oh my god, like, that was worse than I thought. Wait, what did she say? Maybe they're just working out the kinks. The kinks? What do you mean by that? I can't believe it. Damn it.
So, is this what you meant by unusual, Catherine?
Just one
This
breakup?
is just one example. Beatrice has been feeling down for days. But that's not all.
Okay, who else? Queen 2?
Oh, it's the honorary knight in Paimon.
Oh.
Is something wrong? You don't look so good.
I know a knight should be stronger than this, but I haven't been feeling right lately. I just can't focus.
Is depression washing over freaking Mondstadt? This is awful.
I started sleepwalking out of nowhere. Sometimes I'd even wake up in the middle of the night standing in a random location outside.
You should see a doctor.
I did, but all the tests came back normal. The doctor said I'm fine.
Strange.
Yeah. I even consulted Miss Barbara at the church, but her conclusion was the same. In any case, she was kind enough to pray to Lord Barbados for me to get better. Is it because I saw something I wasn't meant to see?
Oh my god.
Sorry, this is for me to figure out. It is Windbloom after all. Anyway, I have patrol to finish. Until next time, you two.
Okay.
Huh. Is it something in the air, maybe?
No, okay, no, never mind. Oh, okay. No, I don't like you.
Miss Donna is also out of sorts.
I don't like Donna.
Oh, where can I
find a truly fascinating man.
Wait! Okay, well, I don't like Donna, and if she can leave my freaking D-Look alone, I'll be happy. But wait, is she over the Luke that quickly? A truly fascinating man, like, I don't know. Freaking Genshin world full of them, okay? Well, actually, there's like 2 per nation, but still.
Wait, but Donna is the one who has a huge crush on D-Luke, right?
Everybody knows.
That's what I thought too. But she seems to have changed her mind.
I'm not mad. Oh. Oh, okay.
Is that Captain Kaya? Huh. Now that I look at him, he's exactly my type. How come I never felt this way before?
Okay, so your type is a freaking eye patch or pirated look? I don't know. Anyways, I mean, Kaya, to be fair, he's hot, but still. Like, okay. Like, okay, what do you mean he's exactly my type? What do you mean by that? It's, okay, this is very stupid, but I hope that she knows him on at least on a certain basis. Maybe by name. Well, he did stop to look at her, so, I mean, I'm making this more awkward than it needs to be, so let's move on. Oh, fudge. Okay. Oh, did you read her mind? By the way, okay, we need to read this. Okay, I can't. I'm flattered, Miss Donna, although I do wonder whether that was intended for outside ears. Oh, okay, she did talk, she's not thinking to herself.
Oh, no, of course not. I'm sorry, Captain. Just pretend I didn't say anything. And, have a happy Windbloom.
Oh my god, that was so awkward, but also, I cannot make Kaya's voice. I cannot even attempt that freaking, like, very outgoing but seductive voice. No, I cannot even, like, begin to imitate that. No, okay, anyways. I intend to, my dear, but first a question. If you don't mind, why the sudden change of heart? I was under the impression Master D-Look was the object of your affections. Oh my god, everybody knows?
Good question, Kaya.
So, you knew about that? Well, Master D-Look came into the city not too long ago, but when I saw him, it was like the butterflies just weren't there anymore.
Huh. And now you're looking out for his brother? Good call.
If I had to compare it to something, it would be like waking up and realizing you're married to a man you don't love.
No, that's not the same case, darling. Okay, you didn't marry the guy. You didn't... No, this is so stupid. Please don't... And, like, it's very normal for people, like, not to feel the same things as you feel, like, when you first meet them. And that's very okay. I really hope that whoever, like, marries to somebody, like, you marry... And you develop that, you, how can I say? It's very weird to say farming, but it's not farming. It's like you have to make it grow. You have to make that love grow into different things. So it's like what you have, like, when you fall in love is a freaking seed, okay? It's like, it's cutesy, it's small, it's nice, it's like, oh, okay, pretty, but it's gonna develop into something more, damn it. And to say, compare these, like, you fell out of love, out of a crush, not even fell out of love. Do you even know the look? Do you even know what he thinks when he goes to sleep? You don't know nothing, ma'am. You didn't marry that guy and you don't, like, love him like an actual wife would. Okay, I'm pissed. Okay, sorry, it triggers me, but it's like, okay, you're like waking up and you're realizing that, no, that's not how it works. And of course there's gonna be mornings where you feel absolutely nothing for no one, not even for yourself. Damn it, this is so stupid. Okay, yeah, okay, moving on. Okay, I'll shut up.
But then I saw you. And it wasn't that something was different about you. I can't really explain it. It was just a feeling.
Damn it. She's just confessing to this guy, and honestly, Kaya, I think, is the worst guy you can confess to, because I'm pretty sure he's not gonna take it. I feel like if Kaya wants someone, like, he'll go after that someone, you know what I mean? I don't think that, I mean, probably, I guess he's the kind of guy that probably will, like, entertain you for a bit, and then, like, let's go, move on. I understand, and I'm flattered as I was to bring back the butterflies. But I do not need to see... I do not need to see to some business. But I do need to... but I do need to see to some business. So I'll take my leave. Oh my god, okay. Well, he's flattered. Cool. Wow.
Oh, here he comes.
Okay, we are the business?
Well, surprised to see us?
Sorry. Okay, I mean, that's actually a slap in the face for this poor girl. Not at all. You're the exact people I've been trying to find. So, Rinoa, Paimon, have you been? Oh my god, we are the business! Oh, that's so awful. Oh god, how about yourself and the rest of the Knights of Favonius? The answer to that requires a private conversation. Catherine, do you mind? Wait, are you pushing her out of her booth? No, we go somewhere else.
Not at all. Have fun, you three.
Okay, it's saying goodbye. Okay.
So, you said you were looking for us.
Yes, Jean sent me to find you when she heard you were back in Mondstadt. But let's discuss the finer details back at headquarters. Okay. I'm a little bit... I understand about the whole strike thing, well, and I understand that it's not even a perfect strike kind of situation. I'm not gonna delve too much into it because it seems like a finer mess that nobody should really be attacking anybody, but people are attacking each other on the internet and it's quite awful. But I will say, yes, it's a little bit sad that we don't have any voices. If it weren't for the streams that I do them on English, I would probably switch to Japanese and it would be cool. But I would still have to read to you guys, so it's like, eh. By the way, I don't know why I'm walking over there, but I'm walking over there. Wait, this is here? No, this is not here. This is the... You know what? Let's climb. Okay. It is pretty, the freaking decorations for Wind Bloom. But you know, we didn't get that this year. I like that they did incorporate it into the story, but it feels a little bit weird. I feel weird. Anyways. Okay, there we go. Not the fastest way, but I wanted to explore a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Ow, my back. Freaking old lady that I am. Oh, Eula!
Ah, Kaya. You found them.
Miracle! I think did I hear about her? I don't remember. I remember that just very few speak. I don't know who else speaks aside from... Yeah, no. Okay, well, let's go. Yep. I managed to track them down.
Good. With what's about to happen, it's great to have you in town.
What's about to happen?
Whoa, headquarters are packed. What's going on?
Honorary Knight Paimon. Oh, it's an honor to meet you. I believe introductions are in order?
Wait, your name is Note? His parents didn't love him. Oh no, no. Like, not even like Note, like an accent, like just to make it a little bit more exotic, like Note, my name is Note. But it's like, oh, your name is Note. So sad. Okay, so sorry. Oh, this is, okay, Kaya speaking. Allow me. You have Note, Captain of the second company, Scaron, Captain of the third company, Eula, Captain of the fourth company, and me, of course, Captain of the ninth company. Okay. I mean, I knew these two were captains, but having this... you could have done so much with... I know that Genshin won't, like, you know, release more Mondstadt characters, like, all in one shot, but I don't know. Note and Scaron, like, they could have been, like, I don't know, usable characters. Now I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, the second company and the third company. Whew. Okay, sorry. I mean, it's called Note. This is like, okay, to be fair, I'm gonna poor Note. I'm gonna like shame on him, but yeah, this reminds me of a name in Spanish that it's very common, like especially like I don't know why it's very common in Latin America. I don't know in I believe that maybe also in Spain, but segundo. Okay, segundo, it's in Spanish means two things. Either you mean second, no, actually in English it's the same thing. Second, like in second place, or second as in 1 second in time. Like, who names their child second? And the thing is, I meant 3 seconds. Like 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Sorry. Okay, I'm feeling mean, but I'm so sorry. Who does this to their child?
Oh, you're all captains?
I mean,
That's right. Master Jean is waiting for you inside. She'll explain everything.
she'll make me a capitan? No, okay. I mean, it's already that we're
Jean!
a captain that abandoned their troop in Inazuma. Rinoa, Paimon, thank you for coming. Is everything alright? There are tons of people outside. I mean, there's 4 people. Calm down. Ah, yes, that would be the captains. They're not all of them, though. You know a few of them already. You know a few of them already, but I'm sure there are some new faces. There have been a number of incidents in Mondstadt. In order to wrap up the case, I gather all the captains of the Knights of Abonius together to hold a trial.
A trial? But this is Mondstadt, not Fontaine.
I can understand the confusion. You've never participated in one of our trials before. In truth, we haven't conducted one in quite some time. Okay, to be fair, like, there's crime anywhere in the world. It's just, it seems like freaking Mondstadt has less crime. By the way, is that has always been part of her, like, uniform? That freaking brooch? There? It seems big. Okay. The Knights of Abonius oversee most matters of law and order in Mondstadt. Of course, in the interest of fairness, major cases are tried jointly with the Church. Under the guidance of Barbados, the Knights uphold chivalric justice in the spirit of order, and the Church carries blessings and goodwill wherever the wind can reach, damn it. And today's case requires a joint trial by both parties.
Which means it's a serious one. So, do you need our help?
I thought this would we would see the crime, you know? I mean, I think I know which crime this is. Well, I think I know who we're talking about, but damn it, I thought I would see the crime first. Okay, well, hold on. The group of people we saw in the corridor just now, there was someone missing. Oh, there's quite a lot more missing. Like, if you have, like, what? Okay. What was it? 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 9th company? No, wait. It was 3rd, 4th. Oh my god, I already forgot. 3rd, 4th, 8th, and 9th? Okay, in that case, we're missing, like, well, okay. So, either 3, 5. No, either 3. Oh my god, I'm making a mess. Let's say 3, 4, 8, 9. Okay, so 2, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, 7. Yeah, we're missing 4 people here, okay? Okay, probably they're with Barca, but still. Okay, but who, Albedo, which company is it though? Okay, that means that we're missing 3. If there's more than 9.
Right.
Where's Albedo?
He's the captain of the investigation team. But we didn't see him out there.
A keen observation, Rinoa. More or less. That happens to be exactly why I called you here. In the upcoming trial against Capitan Albedo, we will do our utmost to understand the facts of this case and deliver a fair and impartial verdict. Okay, so you're calling me to call out my friend? Like, he's also my friend too, you know? Like, I'll have you known that we know him. Fudge, okay.
Albedo is the one on trial? What did he do?
Silence. Jane, it's time. Understood. Rinoa, Paimon, come with me. Oh, this is so quick. Oh, poor Sucrose. Heidi, look. Please, sit wherever you like. I only ask that you remain calm, no matter what you hear. I need to head over there. So you called us here just to witness, like anybody else in Mondstadt can, I guess. Don't worry, the trial will be fair. That's not what I'm worried about. Now that everyone is gathered, let us begin. With Grandmaster Barca away from Mondstadt for the time being, I, Jean Gondelherd, oh my god, I'm so sorry, will oversee today's proceedings. Mr. Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Abonius, will serve as assessor. As representative of our respective organizations, we will ensure a just verdict in this case. By the way, me just confirming, I understood that he was a guy, I just wasn't sure anymore because people kept calling him a girl, so I was like, is he a she or a he or what is going on? So Mr. Dahlia, right from the get-go, we get an introduction. He's a male. Okay.
Oh, that's a new face. Deacon of the church. Does that mean he works with Barbara and Rosaria?
I like that she's so loud, damn it. Well, I don't like that. I'm just surprised she's so loud in the freaking silence of this place. The defendant in today's case is the captain of the investigation team, Albedo. Albedo, what did you do? Certain aspects of this case are classified, and it remains uncertain whether the alleged victims are citizens of Mondstadt. As such, this trial is not open to the public. Oh, okay, so why is Diluc there and why am I here? Okay, fair enough. Okay, there's also like 3 guys here that doesn't seem like to have anything to do with this case, but sure. The identities of the victims are still unknown. Strange. If guilt is established in this case, all facts will be made public after the final verdict is delivered. Now, the captain of the logistics company, Miss Hertha, oh, that's a captain, okay, that we knew, will present the charges. The court appoints Mr. Kaya to speak on Mr. Albedo's behalf. Are both parties ready to proceed? Okay, so like, basically this is like, lawyers, like, one against the, okay, so you're Kaya, you're okay on the side of Albedo? Well, I mean, you have to be anyhow. Yes.
Ready to proceed.
Okay, she speaks, damn it. Freaking NPCs will take over. Miss Hertha, the floor is yours.
Prior to this trial, the Knights of Favonius, in conjunction with the church, launched an investigation into Mr. Albedo for suspected murder and unlawful disposal of human remains.
Okay.
Murder?
I find it hard to believe it. Like, I can see animals being murdered, but don't hear this, Kurami. Oh, damn it, the silence.
A witness stated that, 11 days ago, in the middle of the night, she saw the defendant southeast of the city gates, dragging a large object she later identified as a human body.
Okay. Ah, damn it, like, they changed the image, but I wanted to point out that freaking Albedo's ass is not sitting on the chair. Just letting you know. If anybody needed to know, for his ass is floating above the chair. Sorry, Hoyo. Okay. But the murder is important.
There's no way!
Paimon, shh.
We now call that witness to the stand. Beatrice, please tell us what you saw.
Oh, that's why she's acting weird. But that doesn't explain... Well, there's also the guy, the knight guy. But also that doesn't explain the girl that is into Diluc. Donna. Okay, okay. Okay. Beatrice, so is that why she was trying to tell Queen earlier? What she was trying to tell Queen earlier. But she didn't have to break up with him, damn it. Oh, Rosaria's just behind us? My god.
Well, I was out late that night on business. And when I came back, I saw someone in the moonlight that looked like Mr. Albedo. He was dragging a huge bag of some kind.
Doesn't he have like a doppelganger somewhere? I didn't get to play that quest. This is why I want freaking like quests like the events to be permanent, because that event was Not a permanent... Well, it was an event. It was not permanent, so I can never know for sure what happened. I watched some videos, but I feel that I still missing, like, some things. Anyways. Oh. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Sorry, my Twitch just told me pre-roll ads are disabled for 32 minutes. I'm like, oh, okay, sure. Up to you, Twitch. Okay.
I thought it was strange, so I followed him. Then, there was a sudden flash of golden light. The bag opened, and inside there was a body.
Gasp. Okay. Oh, she did gasp.
Mr. Albedo's vision allows him to manipulate the ground with ease. So he buried it, and then removed any traces on the ground. Before he left, it seemed like he looked in my direction. Maybe it was just my imagination, but I was terrified thinking he might kill me too. Luckily, he didn't see me.
Are you sure? Okay. I now turn to the defendant. Describe your whereabouts that night. I was working in my office on the second floor of the Knights of Paponius headquarters. That's right. The next day, the defendant submitted his latest environmental report on the Dragonspine region. Considering the length of the text, it must have taken him a considerable amount of time to finish.
Can anyone attest to the fact that the defendant was working in his office that night?
No. Fudge! This is why you need co-workers. Wait, so crows, damn it, where were you?
Then the length of the report is not a sufficient alibi.
Fudge. Okay, well, also he's a hard worker, so... and a very efficient worker. It's not that he's hard worker, it's just highly efficient.
This isn't looking good.
Oh, I don't like your voice. I'm so sorry. Okay, I wanted to give it a chance, but what is... Why do you speak so devilish? Even your hat has... Oh, maybe he's a devil in disguise, damn it. Okay, never mind. If the crime did occur as you described, then what about the body? You mentioned the joint investigation. Well, was the body recovered?
Not yet.
Okay. I like that they're like lawyering up here, huh? In other words, you dug up the location Miss Beatrice described and found nothing. You don't find that suspicious?
I know what I saw.
Okay, I mean, as you are accusing him, you also need proof.
I'm telling the truth, Miss Hertha, I swear. Also, didn't you say that speaking out would help protect the people of Mondstadt? Otherwise, I'd never put myself out here like this.
Oh, no, don't put crocodile tears into this situation. It's okay if you feel that that's what if you know that's what you saw. You put yourself out there, and if it happens not to be true, that's, I mean, it's weird, but it's, do they, well, unless you, like, they find out that you lied on purpose, or you had a reason to lie on purpose, like, then I don't see why, but as long as you're telling the truth, don't come up with excuses, like, to help protect the people of Mondstadt.
You're doing the right thing. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruitless. A single man's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes near the crime scene.
Still not sufficient
The
evidence.
same location the witness described. If no crime occurred, then is all this just a coincidence?
He dragged the body there. It doesn't mean, like, drag the body and, like, drop, like, pieces of clothing and shoes here and there. Like, if the murder happened somewhere else, that's a whole different thing. But also, like, why would you drag a body? She said he opened the bag. He was bagged. So whatever he was dragging shouldn't have fallen off around. Unless someone recovered the body and made a messier, like, job. But that shouldn't... I don't know. That doesn't make sense. It's not adding up. And yet, no victim has been identified, correct?
It's true. No one has been reported missing. However, Miss Beatrice harbors no ill will toward the defendant. Her testimony clearly points to a crime, and she has no reason to lie.
No, she doesn't, but that doesn't mean, like, he did a crime. Does the defendant wish to say anything in response? You may believe otherwise, Miss Hertha, but I did not kill a single person. As a knight and captain of the investigation team, I have a duty to protect Mondstadt and its people. You accuse me of murder, but there's no body or motive.
The defendant raises an important point. Motive. Yet, I must be frank, not all murders are premeditated. Spontaneous conflict can also have unforeseen consequences.
And so, again, you don't have a victim, so this is a very moot point.
Nevertheless, I don't intend to prosecute this case on circumstantial evidence alone. Which brings me to the second charge against Mr. Albedo.
Okay, there's a second charge, never mind. Okay, poor thing.
Second charge?
Please proceed.
7 days ago, at dawn, a witness saw the defendant dispose of the body of an adult male in the area between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery.
Okay, well, having 2 witnesses is a little bit harsh. Okay, let's listen.
I now call the second witness to the stand.
The Knight of Babonius guy?
Wait, that's...
Look, no! No! Baby, no! Okay. Hi, hey, yo! Hi, so Yuki, I'm just like, damn, sorry, I'm very perplexed. What's happening here? You know, hi. Damn, okay, poor... Oh, fudge. Okay, having the look against Albedo is a whole different level, damn it. Okay, even Jean was surprised. So, she didn't know all the details? I thought... Okay, well, maybe she shouldn't know all the details. I don't know what's happening, people. I don't know. Let's keep going. Please tell the court what you saw. At around 3:40 in the morning, I saw Mr. Albedo dispose of a body beneath a cliff. It was dark, but he used the power of Geo to illuminate his surroundings. I don't know. That Geo power works in very good, nice ways, damn it. Okay. From what I could tell, it looked like the body of an adult male, tall and thin, but I couldn't make out the age. Then how do you know he's an adult? He buried the body underneath the cliff and smoothed out the ground to remove any traces.
We now have accounts from 2 separate witnesses that describe the same modus operandi. Would you call that a coincidence?
I mean, okay, I have a hunch. I'm gonna say it before... I know that we probably, because we know a lot, like, already about the lore and everything, like... And because maybe they spoil a little bit that there was a freaking Durin, like, human version that we're gonna have in the future patches. I don't know if that's gonna be the case. But hear me out. Freaking Albedo studies alchemy. And not only that, well, he is the product of alchemy himself, like by, what's the witch? Well, by one of the witches of the Hexindrill. How have you been? Like, I've been... I am so tired, but I am... I am alive. A freaking weekend, didn't really, like, put me to rest, but it put me to freaking work, but that's fine. I'm here. How are you? But you know, anyhow, going back to what I was saying, I believe that, knowing what he knows in alchemy, I don't know if he's trying to somehow... It's a weird way, but I feel that maybe he's trying to make the body have, like, whatever body he's dragging around. I don't think that's a body of anyone, like, since there's no missing person. I feel I don't know how he got the body, okay? Let's be honest. Maybe he created the body and he's just trying to have the body have, like, you know, like, kind of like be a receptor to whatever remains of, oh my god, sorry. An alarm. Whatever remains of Durin into the body. I don't know if it makes sense. And I feel like this seems like very kind of like ancient alchemy, like situations that they would do this kind of experimentation of undead bodies, even like crossing into whatever like they thought it would be like necromancy. But yeah, no, the fact of like burning a body, and especially like near Dragonspine, I feel he's just trying to get whatever remains of Durin into the body by placing him like in the ground. I don't know. I have a hunch. This is my hunch. But also, Albedo, freaking speak for yourself. This is because again we don't have a victim. So who all of you? Why do you care? I mean, fair enough. Like if I see a body around, but also I would. Anyone close to him should know. Oh, he should just voice it out. Hey, I'm trying to revive a freaking friend, you know? Like, I made a body. What about it? Like, damn it. Like, take the... I don't know. Anyways, let's keep going. This is my hunch. I needed to say it before we discover it. If I'm right, I'm like, cool. I would only inquire as to what Mr. Diluc was doing in that area so early in the morning. Not the most opportune time for a stroll. I like how Kaya calls out his brother. I mean, like, hey, that's also sauce, you know, bro? Okay. Is there such a thing? Dan Winery is my home. It's not unusual for me to take these walks in the area. He wants to poke that he freaking is a freaking knight of the night and just trying to be a vigilante during the night. I feel like he was just coming back home and he happened to see that. And I think you're very confusing. I'm a very confusing person, that's for sure. I mean, there is a lot like that is connected to this what's the name? Oh my god, to this quest that I feel that it's also very confusing. I don't know, I'm having a hunch on what is happening and I'm just saying freaking Albedo created a body and that body is probably meant for Durin, that is a dragon that died on Dragonspine. That's all I'm saying. But fair enough, I know that I'm confusing. Anyhow, let's continue to see what... I should probably just shut up and let them talk. Okay, you know, so he's poking on that. I just happened to be in the right place at the right time. That's all. Master Diluc is a well-respected figure in Mondstadt. I see no reason for him to frame Mr. Albedo. Yet the question remains, where are the bodies?
Before you suggest a lack of evidence, Mr. Kaya, you should know. After the defendant left that morning, the witness found this where the body was buried.
Cool, a box. Okay. And this is... what looks like the teeth and femur of a human. Now it does beg the question, if the burial was fresh, why is this all that remains of the body? But I suppose Mr. Albedo is the only one who can answer that. Careful now, Mr. Diluc. I do believe I have a presumption of guilt in there somewhere.
These remains suggest an accelerated rate of decomposition. Considering the defendant's profession, there's reason to suspect that alchemy is at play here.
Okay, that is very true, and that's what I said. Anyways, let's keep going.
Both witnesses saw golden light, a known byproduct of alchemy. That's how the defendant destroyed the bodies. The light also explains how the witnesses were able to get a clear view of the events in the dark.
But also, why drag a body to bury it if you're just gonna disintegrate it? Why not disintegrate it in the comfort of your home? Just saying. So that's your angle. Alchemy. A logical assessment. But we have a witness of our own. The afternoon before the alleged second murder, Mr. Albedo had a lengthy intellectual exchange with his student Sucrose. The two were in the library until the next morning. What did the discussion last so long? Wanna know? Miss Sucrose was presenting the results of her research. She noticed some flaws in the data and insisted on reviewing her calculations until the next morning with Albedo present. Okay. That's right. We were in the library together. Okay.
You're certain Mr. Albedo was present the whole time?
The whole time? Yes! And I know Mr. Albedo would never kill someone. He could never be that cruel.
Nevertheless, the other witnesses have no reason to lie. Tell me, Miss Sucrose, that meeting in the library, were you awake the whole time? Sounds like a considerable duration to go without sleep.
Oh, she has done that several times, so like I wouldn't be surprised. Oh no, Sucrose, don't do this. You say yes. Okay, never.
I do hope you can be truthful with us. It concerns the safety of countless Mondstadt citizens. A crime like this cannot go unpunished.
But no one is missing. Oh, no. No. You see, ah. Okay, to be fair, I don't encourage you to lie, but and especially with. But I'm surprised that nobody knows what he was actually doing. This sucks. Okay, anyways. Yeah, I wouldn't lie. Anyways. I'll take it from here. During our meeting, Sucrose did fall asleep not long after midnight. It's alright, Sucrose. You don't have to lie for me. This is a sacred place of judgment. The truth is paramount. Mr. Albedo. Oh. I see. Then I'm afraid your alibi cannot be substantiated. I mean, for how long did she sleep, though? Can he really, like... I don't know. I would be like, it cannot be substantiated unless you prove to me that the distance between the library and the, like, winery dawn, it's doable, like, within the time frame that she slept. Just saying. Okay, I'm afraid the alibi cannot be substantiated. Do you understand? Yes, I know claiming innocence without proof isn't enough. But the prosecution's argument has its own holes. There's been no mention of motive or what exact method could reduce the human body to those remains.
No conclusive evidence of guilt. But the witness accounts do match to an extent that can't be dismissed. This is a tricky one.
Okay.
Allow me to submit another piece of evidence. The investigators intercepted one of Mr. Albedo's correspondences. I will now read the pertinent parts to the court.
Okay. Ruth? A correspondence. Oh no! That envelope does look like it belongs to Mr. Albedo.
I have never abandoned the subject of human research. In fact, delving deeper into Dragonspine has led me to realize that the concept of life could be further expanded and transformed into that of birth.
Do you know what that means, Hertha? Do you even know what you're saying? Okay, sure.
The mystery of human birth is often linked to death. As such, death is the most suitable material for the creation of new life. To that end, we must engage in a process of putrefaction and refinement.
Okay, no, that doesn't sound good. Even I, like, would be like, I know what that means. Never mind. Whew! Putrefaction and refinement.
Is that in reference to an alchemical process?
Why do they make, like, the freaking kids of Mondstadt speak like this? These and, like, what's his name? And, what's it? Oh my god, the other Mondstadt, Fabonius Knight, the one that makes maps. That was sad. I was really hoping high for him because he looked like what like a young Cloud would look like, but different. I don't know what. Anyways, it reminded me of a freaking Chocobo, so I was like having high hopes, but the voice doesn't do it for me. Neither is Dahlia, but sure. Okay.
The letter continues. Experimental trials have been carried out in the northwestern part of Dragonspine, in the area southeast of Mondstadt's main gate. The data is as expected.
Okay.
Just as you endeavored to do, I too shall take up the path of creation and break through current limitations to reach a new realm of living beings.
I trust investigators have confirmed this to be the defendant's handwriting, and that the letter makes more than passing mention of putrefaction and refinement.
Correct. Not to mention, the locations indicated in the letter match both crime scenes. What more can we trust than the defendant's own words?
An explanation? Oh, damn.
No,
Kaya.
it can't be true.
Oh, Paimon, shut it. I can't believe it. Oh my god, so gross. Oh my god, you're so all weak. Damn it, okay.
A guilty verdict cannot be delivered without sufficient evidence. In order to protect all parties involved, that is what our principles demand. My original assessment was that we lacked said evidence. But now, it seems the only remaining questions are the identities of the victims and the specific alchemical process used in this case.
Huh. Is it a ha that ha? Or is it like I don't know. It's hard to tell. Then we have an agreement. The evidence is conclusive. Wait, no, this is not enough evidence. On the charge of murder and unlawful disposal of human remains, the court finds the defendant guilty. How dare you, Jin? Even if we solve this problem, I'll never forgive you, damn it. No. I no longer trust Jin, damn it. I no longer trust Jin. Fudge. The people in attendance appear shocked. Okay, no, this is just description. No one can believe a kind and well-mannered person like Albedo could commit such crime. There's no victim. Jan stipulates that those unsatisfied with the verdict will have to submit objection or appeal, but most appear hopeless in this moment. As you watch Albedo being taken to the headquarters, you get a strange feeling that something hidden is about to come to light. It all comes back to the letter. A secret that you and Albedo know all too well, but the people amongst that have yet to discover. We know, damn it! Why didn't we say anything?
Why would Albedo do something like that? Oh, this has to be a nightmare.
This is not the first time that something like this happens to poor Albedo. Albedo told me his secret once, that he was a synthetic human created through alchemy. Could that have something to do with this case? But what? Following in Ryan's daughter's steps just because he's an alchemical creation? That would only make him more suspicious. Well, this took a turn for the worse.
Rosaria! Oh, when did you get here?
She was the whole time there. I've been here the whole time. I happen to have a message to pass along. For us? Yes. You're needed at Starnatch Cliff. He's waiting for you there.
Who is he?
Oh, you'll know when you get there. Go on. Go on now. Time is like the wind. It waits for no one. And she looks so sick. Yeah. Okay. The current story seems to be related to your past adventures. Would you like to quickly go over and review those experiences? Begin reviewing. Yeah, because there's this I didn't do, see? Like, freaking Koyo, I hope that you learn to freaking give us this as a permanent quest, because we need this to understand. Apparently, okay, I'm gonna read it to you, because maybe they're gonna explain it better than I could. Okay, you and Paimon, okay, in the events of Shadow and Mist and Snowstorms. You and Paimon went to Dragonspine to ask Albedo, who was conducting research there, some questions about alchemy, only to encounter a series of strange events. Strange, soft noises echoing through the mountains that could not be traced. Then ransacking and theft of alchemical notes at the campsite. Albedo disappearing after a chat outside the cave, but having no memory of the incident. At the same time, Yula encountered Albedo elsewhere on the mountain attempting to lead a child away, and he attacked Yula upon being discovered. You were able to confirm that the presence of a mysterious figure impersonating Albedo. A running battle ensued, ambushing and being ambushed, hunting and being hunted. In the end, Albedo eliminated the giant mutant, Whopper Flower posing as him, yet there were more than two wearing that face on the mountain. Okay, I don't know if that made it more confusing. Also, I'm a little bit more confused because probably I didn't read it right. But point is, freaking Albedo has had the past of having like doppelgangers. Also, I don't know if I'm like satisfied with the Whopper Flower as posing as him. A Whopper Flower? I feel like there's more to it, but sure. Anyhow, yeah. Wasn't there another one? Okay, well, there was another quest, and that just didn't show up. Okay, well, what am I doing here? I should go over here. It's still a walk over there, damn it, people. Okay, well, let me wait. Over here. Oh, cool. Was this always here? Or I feel this is the first time that I see it. Oh, no, this wasn't always here. Sorry, Dr. Livingstone. Oh! Damn it, Rosaria has really become the envoy of freaking Barbados. Ah, Rinoa, Paimon! I could hear your arrival upon the wind. Were you looking for me? I mean, I think you were looking for us. I wanna go to Brompton. Have you been there? No, I've never been there. I don't even know where exactly it is. But, I mean, if it's cool, I'll put it on a pin. But, no, I've never been there. I know. Let me know if it's cool, though. Okay, so let's check on Venti.
Venti, did you send us that message?
No, I did.
Oh, okay, so... Good thing that we didn't talk about Barbados, damn it. Okay, sure.
Whoa, where did you come from? Wait, Venti, do you know this guy? His name is, what is his name again?
Don't make introductions, Emmett, if they seem to know each other.
Didn't think I was that unmemorable.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, and Herald of the Animo Archon Barbados. Not gonna forget next time, right?
Also, why are you wearing shorts, damn it? Okay. So you called us here so we could meet with Venti?
That's right. I noticed you during the trial. The legendary honorary knight. You seem to have a lot of thoughts on your mind, so I thought we should have a chat.
Do you know the nature of Venti? I don't think he knows.
After all, I am the Herald of Barbados. If the people of Mondstadt are in danger, I should keep the Animo Archon in the loop.
He knows! He knows his identity! Well, to be fair, Jean also knows. But Barbara is out of the loop. Poor thing, she's so devoted and like she's so out of the loop.
Wait then, you know about...
Her face too.
About what? The fact that my tavern-hopping nomad of a friend is Barbados himself?
Yeah. Damn it, okay. South of Montreal. Oh, okay, there's a mountain bike trail there. South of Montreal. Probably my brother. He's always like around because he just told me. Well, he didn't just told me, but he told me a few months ago, like about him going to the. Yeah, to this area, like to the south of Montreal. He's been there quite a while. So in any case, no, I've not been, but I'm gonna put it on a note. I do like biking, so why not? Damn it. But I'll check on it. Yeah, no, I've never been. I mean, I've been to the south of Montreal for sure. I mean, to the north. I've been to the around. Everywhere around. I don't think that I have gone anywhere to the south east, but yeah, definitely to the south. Okay, Bromont. Okay, I'll put it on a note. You know. Okay, so damn. Don't worry, Dahlia and I are close. He knows everything. How close? Besides, a god needs someone to communicate their will in a formal setting, and no one does that better than Dahlia. What the fudge, in a formal setting? The bar is not a formal setting in Barbados.
Not that I saw that coming when we first met. But back to the matter at hand. I believe you two already know about Albedo's background.
If you mean his true identity, then yeah, we do.
So, you know too, Venti? That's surprisingly Archon-like of you.
Oh, mean damn it. It's because probably he's as old as... Like, I think that... Wait, by the way, Paimon's hair. Why are you going into Paimon herself? What is going on? Why is her lock going into her neck thing? Okay. Well, I knew from the moment Rindottir and Alice brought Albedo to Mondstadt. When those two are in town, no one can afford to slack off. Oh man. The Crane's Prince, a perfect specimen of synthetic life. At this stage of the case, there are countless questions surrounding Albedo's motive. His true identity is a potential weakness.
A synthetic being loses control of their sanity and goes on a killing spree. That's how a novel would frame the story, and people are inclined to agree.
Hey, but this is not a novel. This is a fictional game, but still.
Albedo has told us before that humans often value the ordinary over the transcendent and miraculous.
You know, me neither. I've only been out of Montreal once when I went to Ottawa. Oh, I mean, I guess what I do, I do go around, especially because, like, since I started doing Uber, I think I've been to many places. To many places, and Yeah, I guess especially like if working from downtown, like there's a lot of jobs like to the south too. So in any case, well, yeah, no, I've been around, but yeah, no, I don't think that I have the chance to actually like enjoy the arounds, you know. I mean, I guess that I've done like a couple of like cabana souks, but I never pay attention to the addresses. It's always someone that is taking me there, so. Yeah, yeah, no, I'll put up in. I'll ask my brother if that's where he went, but you know, I mean, like I said, I do like biking, so why not? You.
And the slightest difference is perceived as other, a very common phenomenon.
Which means we need to find a way to help our friend. Your friend. Oh, not our friend. Your friend. What do you know about the situation, Venti? Me? Well, I know that Albedo's a synthetic being, and that a lot of strange things happen in Mondstadt. Even though Windbloom should be about drinking and having fun.
We noticed that too! The minute we got here, something was off.
I mean, sure. You shared your observations with Benty and Dahlia.
I've picked up on most of those too. Miles is out of sorts. Beatrice seems anxious. Although I didn't know Donna stopped being interested in Master Diluc.
I like that we're sharing all the gossip of the town and like he was like, yeah, so Donna is out of love. When no love remains for the songs to tell, the world becomes naught but an empty shell. Cruel is that fate, cruel it may be, were it not for a hero who could set us all free. Damn it, yeah, no. I couldn't do that last part well.
What are you getting at, Tone Deaf Bard?
Oh, just making a comment. There are always unavoidable trials in life. At least that's what Barbados would say. A certain someone is going to need to overcome a trial like that. In such cases, even the Seven know better than to tamper with fate. If only there was a brave soul willing to aid their friend in this time of need. Should he meet a terrible fate, all of Mondstadt could be worse for it.
If you wanted our help, you could have just asked, you know.
Not think about it, I guess. I know, you're driving for Uber, that's new? I mean, I've done it, I only do it like on what's the name? On summers, or when there's no snow, so yeah, no. Anyways! Maybe I shouldn't have said that. I feel like I mentioned it once, so that's the thing, so I'll I mean, the thing is, people, when there's no hours, especially on the summer, like when my job is like, yeah, like people are out, we want money, but we don't want to really spend money. Yeah, it's not Christmas, so there's less hours in my job, so it always works also that I do that, but yeah, lol. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Anyways, but that's fine. I mean, like, you know, not that hopefully there's not a, I mean, it's not like, even if, like, say that Uber has, like, the catalog of the drivers, like, they're not gonna be like, oh yeah, like, that driver lives here. So we're still good, I guess. Anyways, the more you share them, but also, like I said, I have the habit of being sometimes too honest, so, you know, I'm gonna take an Uber now and cancel out the wasting name Rinoa. Oh, damn. It's gonna take some time. Also, I'm working currently on something else, so I think we're fine. Like, I'm gonna stay here. Anyways, if you wanted our help, okay, so, yeah. Damn it, he should have just asked. Well, if Albedo wasn't the center of this case, protecting Mondstadt is part of being an honorary knight, right? You still help, of course. You'll still help, of course, then. Okay, sure. Which is why I prepared a little surprise. Behold!
Hyman remembers that Jumpy Dumpty!
Oh, wow. Okay, this is the phone with Alice. Don't worry, I removed the fuse, so it's not going to explode. Say hello to the communication device. To be fair, okay, if you wouldn't have done the event, the summer event where they introduced the Dodo communication device, this is a cell phone basically made by Alice. You know, have you taken any crazy path? No, not so far. Not so far. Yeah, no, not really. Very quiet. I honestly concentrate more on the freaking deliveries, like food deliveries, and taking like people because I'm afraid of the freaking crazy people. I mean, I've seen things. I think the other day I really laughed at myself because I went to this very fancy like place to drop some, what was it? I think it was McDonald's, to a very fancy building. I always thought that was a business building, but apparently it's like, it's a very expensive building for like, you know, the but as I was driving into the building, there's like a huge, you know, mini street that goes there, and then there's like a freaking circle, and then there's like a parking lot to the right. Anyways, the thing is that me making my way there were like these 4 guys, I swear to you, like, I don't know, like magazine, like caught, like with their freaking like suits guys, like walking as if they were like, you know, parading for their freaking suits. And I was like, me driving at like 10 per, like, no, not even 10, I think I was like 5, just rolling very slowly behind them. And I was like, you know what, this is ridiculous, this is a very long way, and there's a freaking, like, you know, what's the word for walking, but the pedestrian way, what do you call it, the sidewalk. There was a freaking sidewalk, and all 4 of them were walking on the street, like parading. And I was like, you know what, it's taking forever. You literally have to honk just a little bit, but like, they all turn around and they look at me like, what's wrong with you? Like, how dare you honk at us hot guys? And I was like, until they actually did move, and I was like, thank you. Moving on, went to the fancy place, and weirdly enough, there were fancy people there, but also like the lady that came for her food was like pretty much in her PJs with her, like, what were her dogs? It was like, what's it called? A pug. Like, she had a freaking couple of pugs, like, in a leash. And I was like, okay, I feel like very out of place here. Hot guys, I mean, I guess, like, standard hot guys. I honestly, for me, it was like, you're on my way. Well, I have to recognize when someone is, like, you know, well dressed and like has a very, like, you know, like a good appearance. I'm like, yeah, okay, they hot. Are they hot to me? Probably no, because they're freaking walking in the middle of the street, and I hate like that. If you see that there's a car, you move. You move. I don't know if my car is that silent, but I'm like, I don't think my car is that silent. It's not an electric car or anything at all. Anyways, I was like, they really look at me like as if I was offending them, but I was like, dudes, you're walking in the middle of the street. You have a sidewalk. You don't need to all parade on the freaking street. Like, they have like their jackets like that, and like they were walking on the street. And I'm like, damn it, maybe they were drunk. I mean, it was the middle of the, was it the middle of the day? No, it was like around, I don't know, what was it? No, it was dinner time. It was almost dinner time. Well, I say dinner time, but like maybe 4 o'clock in the PM. Maybe they could have been drunk from a midday life crisis, but sure, I mean, I guess. But then I was like, what's wrong with you? Anyways, let's keep going. But I think that's a recent one that I was like, I just laughed at myself about how ridiculous it was. I mean, I had other weird things happen too, but I'll wait on those stories. But you know, let's see. So the Dodo communication device. What were you saying, Benti?
So this thing belongs to you now?
I mean, we're old pals. Don't think she'd care if I borrow it for a few days. Oh, wait, is it the actual original Dodo? Anyway, this invention, with a little help from a trick of mine, will allow us to communicate, to keep in touch. Oh, okay. Just take it out and we can chat. We'll do our best to uncover the truth. That's all I ask. No matter what comes, you have the wind on your side. Okay. Oh, okay, well, we got both of them there. Okay. Oh. If you would have been an emo, that would have been cool, though. Okay.
I suppose we're old pals, too, at this point.
Indeed. Your companionship is like the breeze that lingers in the air, warm and familiar. I just find it weird that these are like besties and we just didn't know.
In all this time, I've never witnessed Lord Barbados approach anything in a serious manner. Perhaps this time, I'm in for something special.
Okay. And by the way, why do always the people who are closest to Venti, like Rosaria and Dahlia, why are they always like bat-like? It's weird. It's very weird. Like, you don't see any bats on freaking like Barbados. Anyways, you know. I sometimes get food delivery with Uber. I give 10 if it's like 6 kilometers. It's not too low or too high or just enough. I mean, 10 for... I mean, I think that's fine. That's actually really, really fine because I tell you, like, whenever it's too low and it's too far, people will not click for it. Whenever I see that, I'm like, you know, like in downtown and they say like, what's the place that I always say no to? Because it's always so low the pay and it's not worth it. It takes me like an hour. It's, what's the place? Oh my god, what's it called? Saint-Jean-sur-Richelieu. That place. They always ask for food in the downtown and they always pay so little and I'm like, I have accidentally said yes already 2 times and I learned from those 2 times. And it takes me an hour to get there and an hour to come back. I'm never doing that again. No, bro. So, honestly, if the more you put into it, I think 10 is good. Like, for 10, 10, yeah, I would go. I would go and I wouldn't care. But most of the time when, I don't know why, that place, they just, like, think, oh, yeah, it's super easy. The thing is, like, with 1 hour, I could do, like, 3 or 4 deliveries. And with those ones, it's like 1 delivery and you feel that you lost so much time. Downtown Montreal to Saint-Jean-sur-Richelieu. Yeah, I know! It's crazy! And they think that it's like, and I arrive, I put my best smile and it's like, yeah, this hurts so much, you know? It's just like, you know how much you cost me? Like, you cost me the gas, you cost me the traffic, you cost me the freaking time, and the freaking time back, nobody's gonna pay for that. So it's like, oh damn, that's 50 kilometers. Yeah, I know, like, that's a, anyway, is it 50? I don't know how much it is, but it just feels like forever, and I'm like, no, never again, no, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm just like, no, no, I won't do that again. But, no, I think you're quite generous and, like, I think it's just, I think it's very, just because whoever is gonna take it, they're gonna have to make their way back to where they came from. So that's nice of you, honestly. But, I mean, to be fair, not everybody's nice. but yeah, no, that, yeah, I bet you that people do take that freaking, order. But yeah, another thing is that we don't have the ability to see how much, there is, as a tip, technically. The only thing that, I mean, we can check on it after, but it's good that they don't tell us right away because we will be like, no. But we do see, like, how much we're gonna get paid net, to see if our trip is gonna be worth it, and, like, more or less the location, not the exact location, but more or less the location. So in any case, it's, yeah, it's, yeah, when you see it, like, announced on the thing, it's like, okay, you need to calculate quickly. Is it gonna be worth the distance with the amount? It's just like I started to learn how to differentiate it, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess that I can do it with this amount of time. This is how much I would have been doing with the minimum, you know. So yeah, in any case, it does get crazy. Anyways, what the, okay, so he's in for something special. Barbados, serious? You gave him too much credit.
Hardly. It's not blind faith, you know. I've always had unwavering belief in the animal archon.
Wait, is that the face of a victim right now? Oh my god, wait, is it like, you know, who? Okay. Is that so? I wonder what Barbados thinks about that. Perhaps you should pray to him and find out.
Good idea. I'll tell him I still haven't deciphered his drunken musings from our 3 trips to the tavern last month. His wisdom is sure to reveal itself in time.
You know what? Forget about Barbados, Delia. Treat me to a drink instead. You wouldn't refuse me, would you? Oh
a dear friend like you? Never.
This is why he likes him. I will actually learn driving by the end of the month since I didn't got fired and there's a lot of jobs that need it. Honestly, yeah, that's a great idea. Honestly, driving is a good asset. Driving is a good, and yes, there are quite a lot of jobs that involve driving. I honestly, I'm honestly not a, I do like driving, but if I could not do it, I would very much like it. I really like being a passenger. I really like reading on the on the back of the bus. It's just like, I really like being a passenger. And the thing is that if I'm tired, I do have the ability to sleep on the wheel. It's a dangerous. I wouldn't really brag about that ability, but it had happened to me twice, and believe me, I learned my lesson of like, you're tired, you don't drive. You just don't drive. I don't drive. I don't drive if I'm tired. I'm like, no. I guess if that's the case, I'm gonna be late for work, and that's it. But no. Then I have more options and won't be scared about being fired. Honestly, yeah, it's a good idea to have that as an option. And honestly, having the Uber on the side, it really makes me feel less afraid of if that happens to me too. Because like I said, especially in customer service, anybody's expendable. So honestly, it's a good option to not be afraid of like what they could like, do to you any day of the week, damn it. Okay, so the night has passed and these two are here. It's a weird thing. I'm just gonna take a photo of that because I'm like, this is gonna be so weird. Okay, so wait, I don't have a destination. Recollections. I need to see more? No. It's nice that they have it there. Enable? Okay. Okay, well, I mean, return to the Knights of Paponius. Okay. That's it. Oh. Again?
Here!
Oh, it's for me to see the place in its... Never mind. I just don't know. Oh! Okay. I know you all must be shocked, but the evidence is solid. It's not solid, Jean! I won't forgive you! Albedo's situation is not looking good.
I still don't believe Albedo would do something like that. Using living people as alchemical test subjects? It's like something out of a novel.
Perhaps it's best for me to remain impartial, but I've worked with Albedo before. He's an alchemist, not a sadist.
Well, you said that you would remain impartial, but sure. It's true. This version of events is as hard for me to accept as anyone, but Barca once said Albedo is different from the rest of us. Perhaps there are things we still need to learn about him. Yes, and you didn't wait for the freaking trial to end. You could have adjourned and say like, hey, we're gonna make some side investigation, and then you could consider having him accused. Damn it. I never thought that I would say this, Jean, but I think Barca needs to come back, damn it. Let's see what Albedo has to say for himself first. Would you mind giving me a moment, everyone? A private matter requires my attention.
Hey, Jean!
Oh my god. And we just like, hi! Rinoa, Paimon, perfect timing. Kaya has a favor to ask. Oh? Like Jean said after the verdict, we have time to submit an appeal, and I will do my utmost to convince Albedo to accept. Oh! Okay, he needs to accept, like he doesn't want to appeal? He's been acting strange, and I can't read him for the life of me. But I need you two to start investigating the case. Investigate the case? Yes, it's also time for you to get involved. Do you want us to join the joint investigation? Are you sure? We're just adventurers after all. We're honorary knights. This seems so irresponsible to say. Okay. No, we'd like you to launch an investigation on your own. Of your own. Ah, you're not gonna give me the stuff, you know? Okay, sure. I'll continue working on his defense in the meantime. If you find anything that might help in his case, just let me know. I know it's against the spirit of the season to ask you with this, But Albedo is a trusted member of our ranks. We owe him the benefit of the doubt. You're saying that now, but hey, who condemned him? Understood. I'll look into my case on my own. I know you'll get to the bottom of this, Rinoa. You've never failed us in our time of need. But you surely did, damn it.
But
I'm pissed, sorry.
what if the accusations turn out to be true?
Oh, Paimon, shut it. We're supposed to be on the side of Albedo. Then you will have done Mondstadt a great service all the same. I'm expecting a retrial. Until then, you're welcome to have a look around Albedo's office on the second floor. I'm counting on you. Oh, we get to see the second floor. Sorry, I've been waiting for that since the beginning. Okay, since I began Genshin, damn it. Totally remember. Thank you for agreeing to investigate. We're counting on you. Okay, that's what you say? Okay, cool. Honestly, I don't want you to say more. Let's check if there's anyone in this place. Sorry. There's something spicy in the air of my room, and I don't know what it is. Hold on me, are you doing something unholy? No, doesn't seem. Wait, not even Ella is there. Okay. Okay, sure. Nothing here. You know, second floor of what? This place! You can never access, like, this place was always cut off, like, limits. You can never go up here, so having the second floor to look around, this is news, damn it. Oh, okay, well, it's not as... I thought it would be a... Oh, there's a third floor? No! I'm asking for too much here. No, I refuse. No, I cannot. I cannot. Okay. Riot. Okay, well, let me check the other places. Oh, no, we can't. Of course. I mean, come on. We freaking have like caves with no end in freaking Sumeru, but we cannot have a second floor with all the rooms available? Oh, damn it. Okay.
Wait, Captain Kaya. Surely I can't just...
Their floor will be unlocked in 4 years. Damn. Oh my god, my heart hurts. Let's see. These two are here on Jean's orders. She asked them to investigate Albedo's office.
In that case, head on in.
Oh, there's a
So
picture.
this is Albedo's office. Pretty much exactly how Paimon pictured it.
I mean... Oh, okay, no, yeah, I can see the crates there. Alright, I have some work of my own. I'll leave you up to it. Good luck, you two.
Right back at ya.
You. Okay. Investigate. Oh, damn, okay. Wait. So pretty. Is that a rose? That's a rose. Mountain, dragon spine, I guess. Can I... Ooh! Oh, that's as far as I go. Another dragon spine. I mean... I like that they reused the bottles from our events into these. Cool. Okay.
Alright, let's see what we can find.
Oh, we can move around like this? Interesting. Okay, let's begin from left to right. Albedo's notes lie on the table. They resemble the ones you've seen before, but the contents are different this time. As always, the penmanship is impeccable, careful and neat with certain elegance in its uniformity, much like the man himself. One of the notes reads, "Putrefaction should be regarded as a counter-simulation to the process of life, like a highly efficient and destructive spell of rot. Upon use, the target will decay with extremely short period of time, turning into dust that is nearly invisible to the naked eye before dissipating into air." Okay, this is not looking good for him. Okay. Investigate the test subject. There's a test tube on the shelf with some black powder residue at the bottom. Next to it lies a neatly written note. "Shock is the next stage after soil. but the current available materials are still insufficient to construct a stable structure.
Nope. No idea what that means. Not sure if it's too hard for Paimon or too hard for anyone outside this line of work.
Too hard for Paimon. Okay, investigate the lock. The lock box on the desk. Oh. Letter? Lockbox sits on the desk. The latch bears signs of wear, suggesting the importance of whatever lies within. The box likely remained locked most of the time. But now the lid remains open, as if the owner was forced to leave in a hurry and didn't have time to lock it. Perhaps the letter intercepted by the investigators was stored here. The remaining contents should hold much weight as conclusive evidence, but you still get a strange feeling after reviewing them. In elegant penmanship, the letters read, "In addition, I do happen to have some information on the subject of our last discussion. The materials and arcane information required for human transmutation. The formations in these records likely originate from the Kandrian art of chemia, but relevant documentation has not been well maintained over time, so I cannot guarantee there are errors or omissions. As thanks for your past assistance, I've enclosed the records with this letter." But that does not mean I support your pursuit in this research. Ethics aside, I'm not convinced it's even possible to create a human whose existence is identical to our own. The idea that the dynamic of creator and creation could exist within the same species is a cause of concern. Even with a talent like yours, I urge you to proceed with caution. The signature belongs to an unfamiliar name, one that also appears on an alchemy book nearby. You skim the preface and learn that the author is an all-accomplished alchemist. The person is likely a friend of Albedo's academic circle. Someone who owed Albedo a favor, but also urged him to refrain from conducting dangerous research. Are we gonna meet this guy at some point?
Human transmutation? Is Albedo seriously looking into that? Ooh, Paimon doesn't want to think about that.
It doesn't look good, but this letter can't directly prove that Albedo did anything. Besides, a technique like that must be too dangerous to share with the public, right? That's why it wasn't brought up during trial. Okay, so the only thing left is the book. I guess it's the book. There's a stack of books on the desk, mostly related to alchemy, environmental science, and life science. Sorry. I feel that I have something stuck between my nose and my throat, and that's not fine. Anyways. Some of the pages have been marked with alchemical symbols, and others have been S-shaped or triangle symbols drawn on them. Any potential meaning is unclear.
Wow! These books are so fancy! Albedo must have gone to great lengths to get them.
I mean, it has Albedo's symbol on it, sure. Investigate underneath the book. Oh, after removing the book, the desk looks almost empty. Your hands slip while moving the book, causing the hardcover book to strike the desk. The resulting noise is a bit unusual. It's subtle, but to an experienced adventurer, it sounds too hollow, almost like there's a compartment within the desk. Investigate underneath the desk.
It looks like there's a hidden compartment under the desk.
Okay, thanks, Paimon, for saying what we just read. There does appear to be a compartment added to the side of the desk. It was very well hidden. A lock mechanism is complex and seems to involve elemental power in some way. Perhaps you could try using the power of Geo. Is that desk talking to us? The hidden compartment opens. Inside lies a piece of paper with more information. Investigate the paper. Oh. Festering is also a manifestation of rot. When festering forces a sufficient amount of life in energy collide, the two will repel each other, triggering a most powerful side effect. When I tested this in an alchemical experiment, the result of refinement were startling. Breaking through the shackles of life, the simulation of the we don't know project, I must take advantage of this opportunity.
The name of the project is blotted out in ink. What could it be?
The note mentioned festering forces, which suggests that Dragonspine could be involved somehow. If this has something to do with creating synthetic life, would Albedo go that far for one of his experiments? No, that can't be. Amid the notes is a map with a few markings on it. 2 of the marked locations correspond to the crime scenes. A third appears to be in Dragonspine. Ooh, I don't like that area. At least it wasn't in the heart of the dragon, but sure. I mean, nearby. It's a hard pill to swallow, but if the results of the joint investigation are correct, there could be a body hidden in that last location, or at the very least what remains of one. Also, why isn't the investigating paper doing the talking for us? Shouldn't it say like Traveler or Rino?
What does this mean? Oh, do you think something might also be buried at the last location? Alright, that seems to be it for this place. We should go tell Jean what we found.
Should we? Okay. Dodo. Dodo, go. Okay. I mean, I just should have let just the sound.
Oh, Vent is calling. Let's answer.
Here? Now? Close the door. How's the investigation going? Find anything?
Oh, we found stuff, alright. Stuff that only makes Albedo look even more suspicious.
Cool. I see. So Albedo's researching something that doesn't help his case, huh? You share what you learned with Venti. Close the door. Not promising. We should be grateful Albedo's true identity remains hidden. Yell it louder for the people in the back with the open door. If it gets out that he is one of Ryan's daughter's creations, there will be no separating him from her past. Her past? So she's no longer like that? As we both know, Ryan's daughter's approach to alchemy and ethics was pure madness. And the evidence you just found, let's just say it could convince even those closest to him of his guilt, perhaps even you. I don't think the handwriting was faked, and the notes also sounded like him. Then it comes down to trust. Do you trust Albedo? I don't know, but I want to. I absolutely do. Why? Oh, damn it. Okay, we have a... We have to ban... bots, damn it. Okay. Okay. There we go. I think. Ah, yeah. Okay, sorry, people. Alright. Okay. So yeah, I absolutely trust him. Damn it, I do.
Yeah, he's our friend. We should keep the faith.
Damn it, if I'm honest, not convinced.
And if he really is the culprit, he must have had a reason, right?
Are you excusing murder, Paimon? Oh, that's as far as you will go for him, huh?
Maybe he's just not allowed to talk about it. Yeah, that must be it.
Oh, she doesn't sound convinced. Oh my god, Venti's silent. Either way, a fair investigation means coming to a conclusion presented by the facts. Does that mean even Venti no longer believes in him? No! Oh, did we just lose trust also from Venti by saying absolutely yes? But I do stick to my word. I don't think that he will be the villain that he's made out to be. Remaining objective has its own value. Remember, none of this is your fault. Just report back with an honest assessment of the facts.
Yeah. Well, let's go find Jean and tell her what we learned.
We didn't close. Ah!
Wait, that's Miles.
I
What's
told
he
you!
doing here?
I told you someone was eavesdropping. And I told them to freaking close the door and they didn't believe me. Okay, sorry, I did yell out of character there, but I'm like, it's... I knew it!
Oh, sorry. I heard voices and wasn't sure if I should check who was inside.
He heard.
It's okay. We're here on Jean's orders.
Ah, I see. I'll, leave you to it then.
No, you turn around and tell us what you heard.
Hold on. You didn't hear what we were saying, did you?
Oh, not really. Nothing that made sense anyway.
Well, do us a favor and just forget anything you might have heard, okay?
Ooh.
Oh, sure. You got it.
That map we found in a hidden compartment seems important. We should check out the marked locations.
Okay, I don't think that they will allow me to come here. Wait, I need one with the traveler. Wait. Ah! Okay, move. Oh, fudge, wait. Can I...
Alright, let's see what we can find.
Oh, we can keep investigating. Interesting. Okay, but there's nothing more. Okay, I just wanted to see it. Damn it. There we go. Because I'm pretty sure we'll never see this place again. Okay, let's move. Come on. Do we still need to check down with the Jean? I knew that someone was over. Even Wyatt was hearing.
Since you have Master Jean's permission, you're free to investigate the office anytime.
And I'm pretty sure that whatever is that door, it's not open. Too much to ask. Okay, well at least we know that we have more offices there. Okay, maybe go to the location mark on the map. I don't know. Oh, I cannot open it. Thank you for agreeing to investigate. We're counting on you. Okay, yeah, okay. So never mind. Not part of the story, nor cut in short. What is the closest? It's hard to tell what's up and down. Oh, thanks. Oh. Okay, I get it. We have it already on the map. I just want... Okay. Oh. Okay, we can already see...
We should be getting close. Oh, look over there! Something seems off.
Careful examine the ground. Although everything is covered in snow, as a seasoned adventurer, you notice the spot on the ground looks quite different from the surroundings. Yeah, because that's what... Like, this doesn't look out of place, even as a freaking non-adventurer here. You remove the snow and find a sizable hole underneath, large enough to fit a human body. But the hole is it's completely empty, and the surroundings markings make it look like something was dug up. Did an animal do this, or a monster?
Weird. There's a hole, but no body. The prosecution's argument is that Albedo used alchemy to destroy the bodies, but this location is different from the other two. Why not fill the hole, or smooth out the ground like the other places?
If one person did all these, why not remove the traces like the others? And if Albedo isn't the responsible one, why is this location marked in his notes? You return to the Knights of Abundance, oh, okay. Oh, that was it. There was no more. Okay, doubts are whirling in our minds. Damn. You're back. Did you find anything?
Yeah, but none of it helps Albedo's case.
Okay. Why not talk with Albedo himself? I see. A complicated result, but your efforts are appreciated. Did Albedo submit an appeal? Yes, he asked for a retrial. Okay, he's trying at least. There are still questions surrounding the identities of the victims and the disappearance of the bodies. The minimal remains that were uncovered have been sent to forensic analysis, which should provide some answers. It's just...
What's wrong?
Okay, silence. If the victims turn out to be Mondstadt citizens, the situation becomes all the more serious. The second trial would likely have to be open to the public. And I doubt the public sentiment will be in Albedo's favor.
Yeah, not when the charges are so serious.
The second trial is set to take place in 2 days. I hope you consider attending this one as well.
Of course, we'll be there. In the meantime, we should all just stay positive.
And talk to Albedo! Damn it. Well said. When the time comes, I'll carry out my duty as best of my ability. Well, you have to give it to her. She is trying to be impartial, but still. Oh. No, Miles, you son of a... Miles. Either he's guilty of something, or either he wants to tell Jean about what he heard about from us. I don't know. Okay, so wait. By the way, where is all this trial thing happening? Like, I don't think it's in the Knights of Paponius. Okay, wait. 2 days? Oh, that's a max I can do. I didn't read what time I have to do that. Sorry, it's too much wait time. Okay. Okay,
we should meet up with Jean. It's about time for the second trial.
Okay. Ah, you two. Let me know if you're ready and we'll head out. Ready if I have something... Well, ready. I have something to take care of first? No, I'm ready. Alright, follow me. Where are we going? I need to know where this trial is taking place. It looks cool. Is it in the church? It looks like the church. Ladies and gentlemen, we now convene for the second trial against Mr. Albedo. I, Jean Gundhilder, will once again oversee the proceedings. Okay, Deluxe there, Sucrose, okay, is there anyone added? Eula is there. Maybe a couple of more people? I don't know. The Donna girl is there! Oh my god. Representatives on both sides remain unchanged, and Mr. Dahlia will continue to serve as assessor. Miss Herta represents the prosecution, and Miss Kaya speaks on behalf of the defense. The defendant in this case is Mr. Albedo, captain of the investigation team. With that, I now bring this trial to order. We all sit? Okay. Damn it. Miss Herta, have the investigations made any new discoveries?
Yes. We sent the teeth and the femur bone found at the scene to the church's medical office, and were able to conclude that these are, in fact, human remains. In addition, the investigators were able to identify several Mondstadt citizens who appear to have been missing for quite some time.
Okay, now that's convincing. Let's see.
Forensic analysis of the remains allowed us to pinpoint the age and gender of the deceased. Interestingly, one of the missing individuals matches that profile to a T.
Oh, that's no bueno, okay?
The medical office couldn't spare the personnel, so Miss Rosaria is here to present the results to the court.
Oh, okay. Oh, fudge. Okay. Hanselman, male, 46 years old. Marital status, single. Occupation, hunter. Consistent with the conclusion in the last trial, his disappearance went unreported, likely due to a lack of relatives. Hanselman. Okay, well. In addition, medical records show that he sustained a mechanism-related injury to his leg 3 years ago. The damage on the femur bone Mr. Diluc found is consistent with such injury. And Donna is just looking at him like, damn. Yeah, she will never look to Diluc the same way. Also, she's in love now with Kaya. Okay, in love, I know, like, she has a crush on Kaya, and he's a defendant? I don't know. This is messed up. Therefore, we can conclude that one of the victims in this case is Cancelman. A specialized technique was likely used to accelerate the rate of decomposition.
Is it reasonable to assume this technique to be alchemical in nature?
Alchemical or magical, both are possible.
Thank you for your testimony.
The identity of one of the victims is now confirmed. But what about the defendant's motive?
Considering what he wrote in the letter, we can deduce that the defendant needed subjects for an alchemy experiment. Who better than individuals whose disappearance would go unnoticed? In other words, he sacrificed the good people of Mondstadt for his own gain. A truly vile act.
Hertha is really just going at him, huh?
In addition, another witness has agreed to testify. Miss Donna, if you would.
Another one, huh?
Wait, Donna from the flower shop?
I'm sorry it took so long for me to come forward. But the night Master Diluc saw Mr. Albedo, I was there too.
Of course you were, darling, by just mere coincidence. Oh, like, that was supposed to be like, I was there too. Okay. Oh.
I was camping with a friend and we decided to stop near Dragonspine. I couldn't really get comfortable that night, so around dawn, I decided to go for a walk. And that's when I saw Master Diluc.
Of course, very coincidental, but sure.
I thought it might be nice to, chat. So I headed in his direction and then I saw it. Someone at the bottom of the cliff was getting rid of a body.
Yeah, seriously.
I was terrified the person might see me. Even after I fled, I couldn't shake that fear. And I started to wish I never had a crush on Master Diluc in the first place.
She's saying this on trial! Oh no! Oh, this is so embarrassing for her, to be fair. Oh, this is why you wish you never had a crush on Master Diluc in the first... Darling! We would all be saying that to your face since the beginning of the freaking start of the game, but sure. Yeah, no, you're not fit for freaking Master Diluc. I'm sorry. I'm like, no. Get out of here then.
If I hadn't wanted to talk to him, I would never have been in that situation.
Oh, of course. Falling in love for Kaya is much better.
Well, I didn't want to come forward because I was scared. But Miss Hertha convinced me it was the right thing to do. I'm sorry it took me so long.
Okay. I see. Just a step... Sorry! Diluc, don't talk! Don't talk, darling! Just don't talk. You're gonna make her fall in love again. Just step forward was brave enough, Miss Donna. But you sure wish you didn't have a crush. The court thanks you for your courage and commitment to justice.
Yes. Thank you.
You seem so convinced of yourself.
The two witnesses corroborate the same sequence of events. That just leaves the question of how the defendant disposed of the bodies.
I believe the answer lies in the alchemical technique mentioned in the letter. The defendant is the most accomplished alchemist in Mondstadt. He has the skill, no question.
No, I have questions. And also, nobody has questioned him. A special investigator also uncovered some relevant evidence on that subject. I will now present it to the court.
Wait, does she mean...
Our evidence has been used. The evidence we found in Albedo's office? The following are pieces of evidence uncovered in Albedo's office, the most important of which is this map. This doesn't help his case. This map was found with the defendant's notes. The markings correspond to the description in the letter and the locations of the crime scenes. Does this map belong to you? Oh my lord. Yes. Were you the one who marked these locations? Yes. Do you realize that's basically an admission of guilt, don't you? The evidence against you is nearly insurmountable. Kaya, you're not helping. So Cross, you're not helping! No! Since you uncovered that compartment, I might as well expound on the matter. Yes, please do.
We have witnesses and physical evidence. What could you possibly say in your defense?
Let him talk, Hertha. Could you? What I always have. I never killed a single person.
Ugh, you have some nerve. Saying that when the evidence is stacked against you?
Shut up, Hertha. Miss Hertha, you presented a meticulous and convincing case. I'll give you that. But I will not admit to something I didn't do.
So, what? You're just going to bombard the court with excuses?
Let him talk. That's a rather dismissive way to refer to an innocent man speaking in his own defense. Besides, I'm not making excuses. I'm exercising patience.
That won't make the charges against you disappear, Mr. Albedo.
No, but damn it, could you shut up? Perhaps not, but patience comes with its own reward. It's easy for things to remain buried in the snow, until someone comes along and brushes it away. Albedo seems serious but unfazed. Does that mean he really didn't do anything untoward? He mentioned brushing off the snow. Is that supposed to be a hint? If it was a hint, that must have been something to do with Dragonspine, which reminds me of the location marked on the map we found was in Dragonspine, wasn't it? Rinoa, you were the one who uncovered the notes, right? Damn, okay, I'm so sorry. I'm assuming you visited the third location marked on the map as well. Yes. Can you tell us what you found? Oh my god. You nod your head and give an honest account of the scene you found at Dragonspine. Whatever was kept in the hole was gone, and the surroundings in the area bore the markings of an unknown creature. With everything covered in snow, no one knew there was something to discover in the first place.
Then, there must also have been a body.
Oh my god, Hertha, shut up. I need to think about this. What clues am I missing? Okay. First marked location. The first marked location is near Mondstadt. Beatrice saw Albedo use an alchemy to dig a hole and bury a body there. Okay. A single man's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes nearby. Taken together, this evidence seems to suggest that Albedo killed someone and concealed the body. Second location. The second marked location in between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery, where Diluc saw Albedo bury a body of an adult male. Diluc described nearly the same events as Beatrice, but there's no reason for them to collude against Albedo, so their testimony should be trustworthy. Diluc found a teeth and a femur bone at the scene, and Donna confirmed his version of events because she was also there that night. The two should have no reason to set Albedo up. Despite her crush, Donna wouldn't lie about something like that just to get Diluc's attention. I mean, I can see her do that, but it's not the case. Not to mention, Donna has been acting strange since before the trial. Shouldn't that be suspecting? Okay, the third marked location in Dragonspine, we only knew about it because we found the map in the hidden compartment. During our investigation, Paimon and I discovered a hole beneath the snow, big enough to fit an entire human body. There was also claw marks around the outside, but there was no body or remains whatsoever. According to the forensic results, the teeth and the femur belonged to a Mondstadt citizen, and witness accounts suggest that Albedo was the last person to come into contact with his body. Did Albedo really use alchemy to reduce the body to a few bones? And does that mean he's the killer? Maybe like a freaking digger of tombstones, but not really a killer, you know. Association. Oh, the difference between the marked locations. Albedo marked these locations on the map found in a hidden compartment. There are some similarities and differences between them. Based on what we know, the 3 locations were likely used to hide bodies. The holes dug in each area certainly seem big enough. But unlike the first 2 locations, there were claw marks around the hole in the 3rd location, and no witnesses that saw anything happen there. Dragonspine is home to a matter of monsters and wild animals. Could some kind of creature have dug up the body, but why wasn't that the case in the other locations? The marks didn't look fresh, which means the hole at the 3rd location has been there longer than the other 2. But if the hole at the 3rd location wasn't made around the same time, does that mean it's connected to a separate incident? Oh my god. Albedo's identity. Most people know Albedo as an alchemist and captain of the investigation team. But in truth, he is a Kraden Prince, a synthetic human created by one of the 5 sinners, Gold Rinoa. Albedo is steadfast, intelligent, and treats everyone with kindness and respect. I think most people would agree with that assessment. He's also a calculated thinker. It's fair to say if he did commit a crime, it would likely be well concealed. Up until now, Albedo never displayed ill will toward humanity, and he also still seems like his normal self. As his friend, I shouldn't reveal the truth about his identity. That would only make things worse for him. Yeah. Dragonspine has a frigid climate and is covered in snow all year round. Even so, it's home to various monsters and creatures that can withstand the cold. Deep within the mountain lies the remains of an even more mysterious creature, Durin. Finally, you are connecting that. Although the dragon has been dead for a long time, he still possesses a peculiar life energy. Now that I think about it, a lot of strange things have happened on Dragonspine. No, that doesn't mean... But I cannot reveal his identity. Associate? Encounters on Dragonspine. I almost forgot. Paimon and I once encountered someone on Dragonspine who looked exactly like Albedo. And we weren't the only ones. Wait a second. Someone who looks exactly like him. That was so hard to connect? Oh my god, okay. By the way, it's time for me to go, but I need to wake up early tomorrow. I'm just gonna finish this and then we're gonna say goodnight. I'm guessing Albedo has a plan, so should I help him out? But what does he want me to do? Announce a break in the case? No, I should play it safe. Since I made an honest assessment of the facts, I should be honest about my doubts too. It's only fair. Oh no. Besides, I think I understand what Albedo was trying to tell me just now. Oh, but she can't talk. Well, I've been saying her thoughts. Makes sense, okay. I'd like to address the court if I may. I was the one who investigated the office, and I believe the results raised a few questions. Regarding the 2 cases addressed in that previous trial, it was established that after disposing of the bodies, the defendant used alchemy to restore the ground to its original state. But that wasn't the case with the 3rd location. The hole was still there, with dirt scattered around the perimeter. It looked more like something had been dug up. If this was all done by one person, why wasn't the 3rd scene given the same treatment as the others? Why weren't the traces removed? In addition, the markings around the 3rd location weren't fresh, which suggests that the Dragonspine incident happened at a different time. For those reasons, I believe there's still reasonable doubt in this case, and I hope that the verdict reflects that. Thank you. Astute as ever, Rinoa.
Questions there may be, but allow me to point out. There is no evidence to suggest that anyone besides the defendant knew about the 3rd location. And the map was found in his notes. That fact alone makes him the most plausible suspect. Unless Mr. Albedo suddenly plans to deny that the map belongs to him.
No. Allow me to respond to Rinoa's point. You wait, Hertha. If all I cared about was proving my innocence, I would indeed do as you described, Miss Hertha, and denied any connection to the map. But that is not what I intend to do. The map does belong to me, and I did hide things at those 3 locations.
What?
Shut it, Paimon! There were indeed bodies at each location. I did kill and bury someone on Dragonspine! No! Oh no. You said you killed no one. This is contradicting. You do know that probably you did kill an animal, I hope, or a monster.
Ha! So you admit it. Let the record reflect that the defendant has confessed to his crimes.
Oh, damn it. You're mistaken, Miss Hertha. The story doesn't end there. Oh, you love. Some time ago, I encountered an uninvited guest on Dragonspine. Someone who wanted to take advantage of the deserted nature of the region to eliminate me in secret. His desire to kill me led to an altercation where I killed him instead. I buried the body on the mountain. The third location marked on the map.
Actually, the traveler Amber, Bennett, and I were with Albedo that day.
Why didn't you mention this earlier?
The Adventurers Guild was holding an event on Dragonspine. After it ended, we all left the area. If the person Albedo is referring to is different from the one we encountered on the mountain, then the altercation must have occurred after we left.
This only proves that the defendant is guilty on all counts. Those innocent people, their blood is on your hands.
Oh, shut it, Hertha, damn it. He killed one guy, and he wasn't even human. No, you're wrong.
You deny it? After admitting to murder for the whole court to hear? You've clearly lost your mind.
You clearly haven't heard. Okay. If you would let me finish, Miss Hertha, I could get to the important part. The man who attacked me on Dragonspine was my height, with blonde hair and blue eyes, dressed in clothes nearly identical to mine. So someone who happens to look exactly like you? Exactly like him? So I was right. It does come back to what happened then. Oh my god, why didn't you say anything?
It's one thing to look similar, but for the clothes to be the same?
What's going on? I don't want to be here anymore.
Oh, Beatrice, shut up, damn it. You meddled yourself.
Regardless, the important thing is that you admit to killing someone on Dragonspine.
Oh, not human. Yes, I killed someone that day. Someone who looked nearly identical to me. But I never said that someone was a person. I see. Then it appears I need to withdraw my testimony. Oh, wow!
What?
Everyone! I brought her!
Who?
Wait, you...
The person who just came in, isn't that Hertha?
The drama! Wait, that someone impersonated Hertha!
Who are you? Why do you wear my face? Hello to you too.
Oh, damn, okay. As you can see, this is Hertha, the logistics captain of the Knights of Paponius. Wait, who is Hertha? Oh, so I can leave Hertha alone. Okay, good.
I see what's going on here. It's all been leading up to this, hasn't it? Your confession. It was all an elaborate stunt to set me up. You want to undermine my credibility? Fine. It doesn't eliminate the mountain of evidence stacked against you. All I want is justice for the people of Mondstadt.
I like that it's turned to Hertha with a question mark. Order in the court. I've been stationed on Dragonspine all these years because that is where the subject of my research lies, the dragon Durin. Several hundred years ago, the Dragon of the East, Ivalin, defeated Durin in a battle, and with the help of Barbados, sealed his remains on Dragonspine. Durin was created through alchemy, one of the finest specimens of artificial life. Okay. As such, that was not a true end for him. His heart still beats and grows more revitalized by the day. My imposture on Dragonspine was a failed experiment abandoned in Durin's stomach, an unsuccessful iteration of the Homunculus project.
Homunculus?
Homunculus.
Are you trying to insinuate that I'm some kind of homunculus? Because it looks to me like the artificial one is standing right there. Some kind of imposter you dragged in from Dragonspine.
That would still prove his innocence.
So this is what I look like when I fly off the handle.
The calmer looking Hertha.
You know, they say imitation is the best form of flattery, but your impersonation has overstayed its welcome. Master Jean, what are you waiting for? We've known each other for so long. You recognize the real me, don't you?
Oh my lord. The two of you look identical, but judging based on demeanor, the new arrival actually seems like the Hertha I know.
That means nothing. By that logic, I could just as easily accuse the Albedo in this room of being an imposter. How do we know he isn't the fake one? A cold-blooded killer who replaced the real Albedo long ago.
True. How do you mean, by the way? I'm finishing soon, but I'm stuck on this this scene. It's actually very interesting, but damn. Oh.
Then, how about something only the real Hertha would know? The longest scar on my body.
Oh, wow,
the knights
okay.
who fought alongside me that day should remember where it is.
Oh damn, okay, we don't need to know. You look... sorry. Los, how's your evening going? Honestly, I'm very tired. I'm also very stressed because I need to work at 6 a.m. in the morning tomorrow. And I'm like, this is such an interesting quest. And I'm committed to knowing the end of this, but also I'm very tired. And I'm very scared of not waking up tomorrow in the morning. I'm like, no, I don't want to work early. But I agreed to that. I hate mornings. Same. Damn, 4 hours of sleep. Oh, don't say that. Oh, damn it. I don't like that. I don't like that. Anyways, I'm gonna be fine. I'm just... We'll go through this. We'll go to sleep. I'm just gonna finish this because I don't think that I can pause it. So let's finish it and I'll go to sleep. But you know, okay. Let's. Hopefully Hertha doesn't reveal where her scar is, so hopefully it's not in a place that we don't really need to know. Okay, oh, yeah, okay.
I remember. Let's hear your answer.
Oh, wow.
I'd like to hear Miles answer first.
Oh.
Huh?
Miles. He's also an imposter who was over... Wait, is he? But 2 is a lot.
You don't know? Or you don't remember? I heard you've been acting strange these days. Disoriented? Confused? You were closer to me than anyone during that battle. And yet you don't remember a thing. Strange indeed.
No, my head. It hurts.
Oh no, how convenient.
The scar is right here.
Damn. Wait, what? Okay. Why the nerves? I can't imagine this comes as a surprise. Unless your informant in the Knights of Pavonius failed to mention the scar on Hertha's left arm. Oh, your informant is that guy, is Miles.
Albedo has done a lot of research into beings like you. If you deny it, then show us your arm.
She won't have the scar. No need to panic. You can just add it now. You excel at changing your appearance, don't you? Or should I say, all spans of Durin's life force have that ability. A powerful life force, an appearance you can change at will. Yet here you stand, formless one, paralyzed to act, because you are worried using that power would affect your accomplices. Accomplices? That Miles must be one of them. There are others too. Most of the beings under the influence of Durin's life force have gathered here, and yet their presence is what impedes her from taking action. Once you attempt to transform, all who surround you will be affected by your power. You can't control it, because in this network of living beings, you serve as the core. All of them?
Show us your arm.
Oh, the music.
Ugh! Have it your way!
Whoa!
Oh! Oh, wait!
Come on, let's go!
What? Oh, okay, sure, darling, you can try. Again.
Hey! They're shielding the imposter!
She's trying to get away. Stop her. Don't let anyone stand in
There are
your way.
others trying to get in. Must be more people under her control.
Oh. Oh. Time to get moving, everyone.
Whoa! She just leaped across the room!
After her!
Just note. Damn, I cannot take him seriously. It's time. All units move out. Third company, keep on the imposter's tail. Run them in. We finally have the chance to talk, but before I explain the events of the past few days, I'd like to make a few things clear. First, I never killed one of my fellow citizens, and I never used human remains as part of my alchemical experiment. Second, the events of the past few days were all part of a plan. Most of the members of our order were on it. As for witnesses, Master Diluc picked on the situation long before today's proceeding. Well, that's quite an involved then. Indeed. Follow me. Damn, okay. I can now go to sleep? Can I go to sleep? No. Damn it.
What? How are there monsters in the city?
I work tomorrow at 10 a.m. You're worse than me, but I still hate mornings. Go to sleep. I understand. Even at 10 a.m. Yeah, I hate mornings too. I'm not a morning person. I like... Yeah, no. Yeah, okay. Can I go to sleep? They're all monsters from Dragonspine. An attack is imminent, but fear not. We've been preparing for this. We've been monitoring the resurgence of Tyrian's life force. Its festering nature agitated these monsters. We knew it was only a matter of time before they advanced on Mondstadt. And so we made preparations for the inevitable battle. I was hoping you two could join me and provide assistance in the battle to come.
Of course. Where's our first stop?
The top of the city wall. Okay, but we can leave it here, right? No! You're currently in a special story mode. If you leave and re-enter, you may have to experience some of the same content again. Continue. No, wait. What the fudge? Wait, the map. Oh, I cannot... That's 4 locations? Oh, no.
Boring.
And I cannot use the map. I should have brought Mona with me. Wait. How many monsters there are? Can I avoid them? I think I'm avoiding them. Oh my god, no. I started earlier. Wait, what? Venti.
Hey, Venti!
Unless I redo this. No, guys, yeah, no. I guess that I can redo this and start and restart it for next Genshin Monday. But, you know, I'll have to abandon it. I'll have to abandon it because otherwise. What if I miss something for you? It's okay. It should be fine. If you guys miss something, I'll catch up on you guys with that because yeah, no. I mean it's something that I want to share, but let's be honest, it's okay if not everything is recorded. Like I said, this is chill Genshin. It should remain chill, damn it. So, thank you so much, guys, for watching. I really need to go. I am scared of not sleeping properly tonight. So yeah. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. For those watching out later before, I really appreciate your support. You know, thank you so much, Jimmy. Thank you so much, Instant Ramen. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow for Final Fantasy VII. So yeah, I should be rested by then. So yeah, for those who haven't done so, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow on Twitch, and you can also find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever is your cup of tea. I'll go to sleep. I'll be there tomorrow for Final Fantasy. Regular schedule. I should not be... This is the only time that I can work 6 a.m. so that should be fine. Anyways, guys, have a good night. I'll try to see what I can do to escape from this. So yeah, bye!